What is going on, everybody? We're back on it. Berserk Manga, chapters 114 and 115. Friday's upload, as always. If we're able to get 150 likes, we'll have 2 bonus chapters uploaded on Sunday. Also, we had some Hunter x Hunter manga issues. I got a copyright strike, not a claim, copyright strike, and I haven't gotten a copyright strike in maybe pre-COVID, maybe season 4, My Hero, something like that. Regardless, so if you saw me spam your inbox with all new re-uploads of Hunter x Hunter, I didn't want to take the chance. They copyright striked 1. You can only get 3. The strike doesn't go away till 3 months after, so it's going to sit there till February. I didn't want to take the chance that they would decide to strike all the other ones and then we just lose the whole channel, so we took that down, put them back up. So if you see that, that's why that's there. It sucks to lose all those views in algorithm YouTube engagement, but it is what it is. It's better than losing the channel. I haven't had any Berserk issues with just having the full panels up, so I'm not going to change it. I've had audio issues with Berserk for some of the songs, which doesn't make sense because we went hundreds chapters with nothing, and then like the last handful. Regardless, we should be good to go. Also, we're less than 200 subscribers away from 8,000. We're trying to hit 8,000 before the end of the year. I don't know if we'll hit it, but I know 60% of you aren't subscribed, so always appreciated. Jumping here. I'm going to assume, I wouldn't be surprised within these 2 chapters in this reaction that, the girl's dead, Rosine. You guys filled me in that she's flying at supersonic levels, which is just wild to think about that, like, Guts as a human is able to even handle that. I don't even know if the man's really human at the end of it all. And he keeps making comments of, like, you guys can see it here, you should be able to see my cursor. He is... he's not killing her. He's had multiple opportunities. And, you know, I chalked it up to this or that subconsciously, and you guys were like, yeah, you know, he has the issue with taking out a kid. Which you would think that he would be able to separate the two, but even him, with how much demonic things he's been up against, just it being in kid form is still making him subconsciously freeze, which is not good. But I mean, knowing that Guts is the only main character of the story, we know that it's not going to cost him right now. He's going to defeat her or either leave her alive. Like, he's going to leave this situation alive. But if we go down the line here, I don't know if Guts survives the end of the story or what happens, but I don't know what the God Hander... We know they have, like, real, like, otherworldly abilities. If they shapeshift kids in front of his face or something like that, he might freeze up and die. So that could be a weakness that he might need to attempt to strengthen up about, but we'll see. Let's do it. Is this Rosine? Oh, are we seeing what happened? She has the behelit in her hand. Jesus. I'm here, the Misty Valley. This is it, the land of the elves, all mine. Oh gosh. Well, clearly she's gonna die. She's having, like, out-of-body flashback experiences. Guts. Humans aren't meant to take the lives of elves. I won't have it. Girl, you're not an elf. You're not some holier, on the side of good creature. I think she just tells herself that. You can just go away forever. Oh, he actually got hit by that. Through the face. Oh God. Oh. Jesus, help us. It keeps her in place. It definitely keeps her in place. Oh, that's the biggest blow we've given her so far. No, we did stab her right through the midsection. That is a serious one. Whew. Yeah. That might put her down. I don't know if she's gonna be flying around. Can we survive? I mean, clearly we survive, but like... This is another 300, 400, 500 foot fall? Jesus. They weren't there. Are we landing in water? Thank God. I was about to say, Like, guts is great and all, but neck first? Hundreds of feet in the air? No, they weren't there. I waited for days and days. I waited forever. I'd known it. I hadn't really believed in them. And silly elves. Oh, wow. Are we gonna see her sacrifice her parents here? But I'm curious. I don't know if we got confirmation on this. There's so many Behelit rules that I just don't know. Or when is it that you get presented with what it grants you, what it can grant you? Do you have to be on like death's door? Do you have to present it with your own blood? Like, what is it that like triggers like the key for it? Rosine, thank God you're safe. Mom, why are you here? Oh, girl, you had me so worried. Oh, I forgot she's got the abusive father and shit too. Wow, he just left hooked her ass. Dear, stop. Of all the stupid things to do. The fact that he even came out here and showed up to look for her makes me think he cares, but he could still care and be a piece of shit. Do you have any idea how much trouble you've caused everyone in the village? Don't you dare humiliate me ever again. Look how they keep blacking him out like he's looking very demonic. What, have you got something to say? Get your ass up, we're going back to the village. Dear, do you have any idea how long looking for you has delayed the harvest? Were there elves? Were there any elves here? Worthless superstitions, you're too old to believe in that crap. Or was this for me? Did you do this to me because I'm not your real father? Dear, please stop. Shut up, and then he takes her ass out. So she's getting to that trigger point. This is wrong, this kind of thing can't happen here in the valley. It is blood triggered, I think, but is it blood triggered at your moment of crisis? I don't know, because again, you get into the whole destiny thing. It's like, if that's how it's accessed, that's how it's accessed for everybody. There's going to be a scenario which draws your blood, but I'm pretty sure the count wasn't. I don't know if he was. Can't remember. I don't need all this. Everything, just go away. And that was her wish. Did she inadvertently sacrifice them? Damn, forgive me. I'm sorry, forgive me, father, mother. Wow. So she might not, I mean, she didn't know, she doesn't know what this thing is and what it does. But I don't think in this moment she was wishing for, I wish my parents were dead, or father. I think it just came with the situation mentally. And she even's trying to have her parents forgive her in that moment. Yikes. It's too late. Jill. They weren't there. They weren't there. There weren't really any elves. She's finally, saying it. She's been preaching this whole elves thing in the fairy tale that she told herself in the story about, what was it, Pekin? Where she tried to make elves, like we are the elves, and it was never really a thing. I waited alone day after day, but no elves appeared. There were never any such things. It's wild to hear her say that. Peekef and the elves of the Misty Valley were just fairy tales that some lonely child made up, I'm sure. Rosine, that's not true. Peekef, you... Oh, or does she think that's Peekef? Oh no, Puck is gonna have some knowledge, huh? Long ago, elves really did live here. I don't know why everybody's gone, but I'm sure my kind did live here. I can tell, I feel it. Your kind, he's an elf, see? A real one. Real one? So he is... Please don't kill him. They were here, the elves. At least it gives her some closure upon death, right? I need elf background. But I don't know if we ever really dive into... Oh god. Guys, just I don't know, slit her throat or something. Before Guts come up here and makes it a conviction arc lost chapter. Alright, let's see what 116 has. They were here, the elves. You found one. You found one for real, Jill. Lucky. Now you'll be alright, even with bad stuff. Damn. It seems to be, I guess, the most humanizing apostle death. The count was pretty close because you had the daughter kind of bringing it out of him, but we never did kind of get to that boiling point of like, Jill, you pick or I will kill you type thing. She did even protect her to the very point, so maybe she wasn't. I mean, parts of her were evil for sure, but Rosine. Oh god. Guys, just suffocate her real quick and get it over with. Quickly. Guts, Mr. Swordsman. Stop, that's enough. Rosine can't even move. Don't hurt her anymore. Wait, please just leave her be. Why? Why do you hate her so much? Why? That's a whole... We ain't got enough time for that conversation. I thought he has no problem shoving kids, but can he kill her? Do you think he's maybe even trying to do this to prove to himself like, hey, if I have to do this, I can do this, right? I could see that driving him. He'll pay for that, Guts. I wonder if he actually does it. I wonder if he wants to know if he can do it. Guts, stop it, you fool. Tell me Jill doesn't go out at the same time. Do we scroll down? Surely he doesn't, right? Surely I don't scroll down here and he takes out both of them at the same time. That's gonna make us look real shitty when these Iron Chain Knights roll up. There's two dead girls sitting here. Oh god, her dad just showed up. How about that? I hit him. Where did we get hit? Oh my god, we just took an arrow to the midsection. This is not gonna look good. How do we explain this? I had a... oh gosh. How about that? I hit him. I took down the Black Swordsman. Mr. Zipper, I done it. I took down the Black Swordsman. Me. How the hell is this about to go, bro? We're not in any fighting condition. Oh no, attack. Rescue the Jesus. Oh god. And we don't even... yeah. After him. Grab him. Wait for me. I'll go too. We must pursue the Black Swordsman, but you must stay here and watch over the children. No, but I, the Black Swordsman, I mean, yeah, he's not here for the children, bro. Must not push yourself. You just leave him to us and take your time basking in the joy of being reunited with your child. He doesn't give three fucks about that. Firing that arrow to save your daughter was admirable, but I would never dream of involving an outsider such as you in this danger any further. So then. God damn it, that son of a bitch. I didn't come all this way out to the Misty Valley just for this. One more time. Yeah, he wants... we already know what he's there for. He wants that war glory one more time. But I'm curious, like... and when we say children, I guess she does look like one, but you guys were right here. Does this look this looks normal to you? This thing here? Okay. Rosine, you mustn't move. Jill, what's that thing? Ain't that an elf? I have to go home. What the hell is Guts gonna do? Fresh, I think he could take all of them, of course. We've seen him take worse and stronger. But we are... It's been a rough go. Stop it, move, stupid. Yo, get the hell out the way. Rosine, she could still... Yeah, she could still fly. I have to go. Must go home now. Is she actually gonna fly back to her actual house? Must go home now. The sun's gone down and the moon's already so high. If I don't hurry home, Mom and Dad will be worried. I'm so hungry. Wonder what's for dinner. Ah, dang, and there she goes. At the end, she was just still a kid. Like, that kid never changed. Mentally. On top of a small hill between the village, where we no longer knew a single person, in the elf forest, where no human was allowed to live, Peekif the outcast cried and cried, his eyes red, his red eyes swollen even redder. Did she ever even have a moment like this? This happy family thing here? So, I'm going to assume when she said, she wanted everything to go away. What was the term that she said? Everything just go away. That was taken through the BLIT as like, oh, you mean like this shit right here? And it essentially wished her parents like just poof. I'm going to assume that. And it looks like she never even, in the moment, probably realized what that was. So I don't know now if she's kind of honing in on like, oh, I did that. I don't know. I don't know what these apostles are told or what they learn of what happens and what they do. She was at the eclipse, but and she's got to know, like, when you showed up at the, she's like, you know, this is elves and, you know, blah blah blah. Some of those other apostles you're hanging around and you saw like what they were doing. I don't know if she considered herself to be like good, is the thing, because she was involved in some not good acts. So it's kind of hard to tell. I am going to suspect that Guts was not actually going to come through with that, with Jill there. But it was written in a way with him getting shot that, like, we don't know. Would he have? I guess that's kind of left up for interpretation. The way I kind of took it there for a second was he's got to find out if this is an issue. He needs to know why he is having trouble putting her down. So he had to go, like, make sure. Would he have actually done it with Jill there? Kind of hard to tell. And then what becomes of Jill's life? Like, you see how, like, much of her father's a piece of shit. Does she just go back to that? Like, everything's cool? And I don't know. I wonder if we even catch back up with Jill, and does she make it back to the village with her father and everything? Because Rosine flew off and went that way, and we're being chased this way. They might just head back home, and then it's like, I truly possibly do see us getting captured. Unless a Skull Knight or someone pops out for some protection. I don't see how he outruns horseback, given his current state. I don't even think him 100% good to go is outrunning, you know, a company of horses. But he could turn and fight healthy. We've been poisoned, stabbed, you know, beaten, got some burns. I've got a hole in my mouth. I've got arrows. And I've got a full mounted garrison after my ass. So, we'll see. But I guess that's it for Rosine. It was interesting there. I feel like the kid it was just like a kid given power and chose to still be a kid with it. Didn't really, I guess, connect A and B of like, oh, you know, the repercussions of actions and this and that, and because she sat there and was like, you know, there were no elves, and the story was just something somebody lonely made up, type thing. So it made me think that she maybe did think that all along, but as long as she could stay alive and have the other kids around her, as far as she was concerned, they were elves as long as it stood. And now that it's fallen apart, she, I guess, has finally admitted it, but I don't think we'll get any more from her. Maybe. We'll see. Appreciate it, everybody. Like, share, favorite, subscribe as always.